Hi, my name is Alfred Gonzalez. I'm the sales manager for American DJ, and we'd like to thank those of you early birds who showed up. We're going to go ahead and start a presentation, but we'd like to thank you guys for taking out your time out of your busy day and coming down and joining us here. We got myself, we got DJ Edgar E-Tronic Bernal right here, who's Mr. DMC champ right here, and he's actually performing Saturday night to retain his crown right there. So that's his right there. We got Chris right here, with Chris Tesaro, which is our local rep right there. Everyone say hi, Chris. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Chris. We got Benson back there. We got Jeff. Where'd Jeff go? There he is right there. Hey, let's give a round of applause to the crew here at Canal Hi-Fi for helping us set up and get this thing going. So we know more people will be trickling in. We know parking and other things sometimes could be difficult here, but you guys are the early birds, so we're going to give you the early show right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about all the audio, all the media controllers, and everything else that's new with audio, as well as we're going to talk about everything new with lights, as far as wash lights, the new lasers, the new H2O effects. We're also going to talk about intelligent lighting in DMX and a few other things like that. So we're going to do that, and then once we're finished with both presentations of the audio and lighting, we're going to give you guys some swag, some prizes and stuff like that. So stick around, and hopefully more people come. Then we'll do it again a little bit later. But let's give a big round of applause for Edgar.
Hey, Edgar! Hello, everybody. How you doing? My name's Edgar, and so I'm just going to briefly talk about some of the really cool audio products that we have now at American Audio. And I'm going to start off with our most popular, which is this controller here. It's the VMS4. It's a 4-channel mixer, as well as a sound card and MIDI controller all into one. As you know, this came bundled with the virtual DJ software. And what I'm doing here is we got a lot of questions about what other softwares does it work with. Well, right now I'm using it with the Tractor software. If you're not too familiar with the Tractor software, it's a really cool software where you could do multi-layers of mixing. You can sync the beats together. Not so much for what people would say is cheating as a DJ, but it's great for people that are doing live remixes on the fly that want to do live mashups or mash an acapella up with an instrumental. So that's what makes having that sync function really great on the Tractor software, as well as just multiple effects that you could layer over each other, up to 6 effects at once, which is just incredible. And so yeah, that's the VMS4. And as you can see here, we're actually using the 2 microphone inputs that it does have. Most controllers only have 1, they limit you to 1, or you have to bypass one of the audio channels to use that microphone channel. With the VMS4, you have 4 channels that you can use as MIDI, and you have the 2 microphone channels that the controls are here on the front, where you have separate gains and 3-band EQs for each of those channels. So in a sense, it's a 6-channel mixer all into one. You got the really nice scratch wheels on here, so you can do scratching. I could turn off the vinyl mode on those platters, so I can have them just as like a CD mode, to where it's like a regular jog wheel. If I speed it up or slow it down, it does that to the song also. Features the key lock feature, which is on the software, to where if I do speed up the song, it's not going to change the pitch of the voice, so everything still sounds normal, not like chipmunks. And you got hot cues here, as well as all your effects controls, 3-band EQ over each channel. So the VMS4, as you can see, is really loaded. And if you have any questions on it, if I'm going too fast, after the presentation, feel free to come by and ask any one of us after, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. The newest addition to the VMS family here is the VMS2. So you can see it's a slightly smaller controller. This one here features 2 channels, has 1 microphone input, and you can see it still has the scratch wheels, which is really nice. You still got your hot cues and your 3-band EQ. Now, where the VMS4 had the built-in mouse pad and you got your touch strips to help you scroll through your library, the VMS2 has this middle knob here with those buttons. It actually makes it easy also to go through your library and your effects with the virtual DJ software. This one also comes bundled with the virtual DJ software. So for $350 is the street price on this. You get the controller, which is a mixer, MIDI controller, and also in the box you get the virtual DJ software. So in a sense, all you need is your computer and some powered speakers, and you're ready to go. And also, yes, in the box also you're going to get a pair of rack mount kits, so you can actually rack mount this unit here. The VMS4 is not rack mountable, it's slightly larger, but there is a case available to where you can have the laptop right on top of the VMS4. It's a really nice slide case that we offer. But once again, this one here is rack mountable. Um, Oh yeah, that's a great thing about having the sound card built into a controller. Where most controllers, you have to have the computer, and then you have to go into an external sound card, and then into the controller. It's three pieces that you really have to carry around. What's nice about the VMS controllers, the sound card is already built in. So with just a USB cable straight from your computer to your controller, that's really all you need. So the sound card that's built into the controller is really nice. You'll see I'll do a little demonstration later where I'm going to run audio through the speakers. There is no EQ in the middle, no compressor, nothing like that. I'm going straight out of the controller, using its sound card to run the audio to these speakers. So having the sound card built in already is really nice, and it makes the sound a lot better and a lot easier for you to do a setup in case you're running late for a gig or something like that. You can just go straight into a powered speaker or into the house system via the XLR cables, and you're ready to go. So yeah, that's a really important feature on the VMS and all of our MIDI controllers really that have the sound card already integrated. So next I'll come over here to this one here. This is also a new controller. This one here is called the VersaDeck, and it's very similar to the VMS series, but now what's added on this is you actually have USB inputs. You have one on the top there. If you can see it, it's in the front and center on the top, and you also have one on the back. So if I wanted to connect like a flash drive or a little, like a USB stick, I can plug it straight into there, and the MP3s will read on these displays here. And it's, if you can see, it's kind of, the design is built kind of at an angle, so it makes it easier for you to see that LED display. You still have your scratch wheels, you have your hot cues. This one also comes bundled with the virtual DJ software. Where this controller is different is since it has the USB inputs and you also have RCA inputs, you don't really need a computer to operate this machine here. So you could just run your night off of, like if you hooked up external CD players or your USB inputs, you could, you know, on like a 4 or 8 gig little USB stick, you could put a few thousand songs on there and you could really go through your music with that. So that's what's cool about the VersaDeck. And so with this, the controller, sound card built in, and the virtual DJ software, you're looking at $499 street price altogether for the VersaDeck. Very cool controller and very lightweight. And next, right in the front here, that's our classic, like our old CK1000 MP3, if anyone's familiar with that CD player. That's the Encore 1000. It's actually been upgraded. The scratching on the jog wheels is much better. And you still have the 3-band EQ. You have, it still plays CD.